That shot was made good by John Long, number 55 for the Cougars. Yeah, they really are. They get a lot of points off assists, and it's great to see Darren Osborne on the board so early for the Wildcats. Uh, it's been a while. Great drive that time by Kel Slater, David. He gets his first 2 points of the ball game. Yeah, they probably, exuded a little bit too much energy last night against Central. They were able to win both games with ease. So could have probably backed it off a little bit last night to save some for tonight. Yeah, they are. As another three-pointer is up and no good by Campbell County. That one by Nate Walton. No, it's by Devin Jones, David. That's his 8th point, second three-pointer of the night. Yeah, I mean, every sports show you'll ever watch or interview, they'll just say take one game at a time. But you're exactly right. That's hard to do when you're in high school. Yeah, they really do, David. I can't argue with you that or on that one. Grayson Strader now in the ball game for the Wildcats. Hopefully, get some energy out there. Yeah, it's 9 of our 19 points, David. Obviously, the leader across the board. Yeah, Zach Brady picks up the foul for the Cougars, David. That'll be his first, team second. Yeah, he was just going to be determined on that possession, David. He just kept driving around until he was able to get a bucket. As number 2, Devin Jones scores another 2 for the Cougars. Yeah, it is. Clint now with 5 points in the ballgame, David. It's great to get him. You really need him to be able to hit those threes. Charge. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's unusual to play night after, 2 nights in a row. Even in tournament play, honestly, it's unusual to play 2 nights in a row. But, as the season comes to a close, you got to get ready for that. I mean, you should be in good enough shape that you can do that. Yeah, Lucas has 9 points now, David, in the ball game, tied at 29 with 4:29 remaining in the first half. Yeah, they have. They're kind of flat-footed, and kind of gives the appearance that if Campbell County makes a good move, the Wildcats kind of give up on defense, which is not going to be satisfactory to Coach Green.
Season. MacArthur Animal Hospital, proudly serving the Oak Ridge area. 482-1797.
Welcome back once again to the Wildcat Arena here. 3 minutes, 34 seconds to play Here in the second period, the Wildcats in a 31-31 ball game. As timeout was asked for the Wildcats. Come back out on the floor. Got a decent student section. We had a really good student section the other night at Carnes. I think Oak Ridge players, fans, and everybody anticipating the Clinton game, and I know those students are going to pack it in on Friday night. But first, we got to get through this ball game. We are the district champs. We are the number 1 seed, but you got to take care of your home floor, as you said, and they got to beat this Campbell County Cougar teams. Campbell County hasn't beaten Oak Ridge since 1999, so they're trying to pull off the upset here tonight. Once again, here comes the Cougars setting it up, 31-31 the score. They work the ball into the free throw line. Nice play. Steal by Oak Ridge. The Wildcats with a layup opportunity to the hole, and the right block shot is up. No good, but a blocking foul is going to be called. Mark?
That foul is going to be on number 2, Devin Jones. That'll be his first, team third in the first half. As to the line for the Wildcats will go Kel Slater. He has 9 points in the ballgame. This will be his first attempt from the free throw line, but he's having a very fine night. He's got 6 points from two-point land, and he's got a single three. It's his first free throw is up and no good.
31-31 is our score. 3:17 to play first half. We were at a 21-21 tie after one quarter. Back to the free throw line will go Kel, trying to give Oak Ridge the lead once again, and he does. 32-31. Here comes Campbell County. Oak Ridge has gotten very little out of their press here as the Wildcats watch Campbell County work the ball to the midcourt line. A lot of heavy pressure there and might have been a little bit too aggressive. A reach-in foul is going to be called against the Wildcats. I hate this crew, this officiating crew. This particular crew is not my favorite, to be honest with you. I know they do their best. They're trying their hardest, but this is not my favorite crew. It'll be Campbell County basketball side court. They work the ball in. And it comes to Jones once again. And, boy, Devin Jones has had a really fine ball game. Got it out high by the Wildcats. Kel Slater dribbles past him to the free throw line. Pulls up and shoots. No good. Rebound Oak Ridge. The Wildcats with the ball and a 1-point lead. No turnovers here. Here's Kel driving. Kel all the way inside. Tried to pass it into Grayson Strader. I think he thought Kel was just going to take it in. Grayson wasn't ready for the pass, and it goes out of bounds. 32-31 the score. Wildcats in the lead by 1, 2:49 to play here in the second quarter. Campbell County ball. They work it into Jones, and Jones harassed in the rear court by Caden Updegraff. Going to work around a screen there. Work it across the line. Caden picks him up, and then play is halted. Mark?
Caden picks up his second foul, David. That'll be team 7th for the half. So it'll be a 1-and-1 for Devin Jones. He's got 10 points in the ball game. This will be his first attempt from the free throw line.
It's one of the bonus here. If he makes the first, he'll have the bonus shot. Here's the toss. It's no good, and the Wildcats have the rebound. Grayson Strader has it, and down the floor will come Oak Ridge up by 1 with 2:39 to play in the second period. Here comes Oak Ridge. Free throw line jumper is up. Good. Wildcats knock it in with Kel once again. Kel came ready to play tonight.
Yes, he did. He has now 13 points in the ball game, David.
Wildcats have to do a little better job on help defense here. Here's an easy shot by Campbell County. Missed. Rebounded by the Wildcats momentarily, say by Oak Ridge, and then thrown away by the Wildcats. Too many turnovers. Flip turned it over. That's got to be another missed shot. Rebounded by Flip. He pushes it down the floor. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor, setting it up. Oak Ridge drives to the free throw line, giving it up to Kel Slater. Kel, top of the circle, 34-31 Oak Ridge. Flip dribbling in, unable to penetrate. 1:56 to play, second quarter, 34-31. Campbell County playing for second place in the district in that automatic bye. Strader with it, top of the circle. Wildcats working time. Here it goes to Kel. Kel thought about driving in. Cut off there nicely by Jones. Back to Lucas it goes. Lucas thought about launching another three. Will not. Backs it over to the left corner. Down on the block goes Caden Updegraff. Back to the top for a three. It's on its way. It is no good. Rebounded by the Cougars. And here they come down the floor in a three-point game, 34-31. 1:23 to play in the second period. Campbell County slowly walks the ball at the floor. Oak Ridge playing with Kel Slater as they tie the game, 34-34. Walden hits the bucket, and here comes Oak Ridge down the floor. Oak Ridge's inability to score on that last trip is Kel. You can't just expect Kel to do all the scoring here, and Lucas as well. Somebody else has got to step up. Flip. Thompson with it. Out to the top it goes. Back to Kel. Let's see if he drives in. 34-34. No, he's going to take a three. It's good. 34-34. Maybe we can expect Kell to do all the scoring.
Kell now with 16 points just in the first half, David. Great night for Kell.
But on the other end, once again, a breakdown on defense, and they score with ease. It's 37-36. Oak Ridge basketball. The Wildcats dribbling in. Here's Caden for three. It's on its way. It is no good. Wildcats need a rebound. Here they are up by one, 37-36, with 25 seconds to play here. Frustrating night here for the Wildcats and Lady Wildcats. Although the girls won, Wildcat defense has struggled to slow down the Cougars. They didn't have a walkthrough today, a slight walkthrough, but nothing to really prepare them for this Campbell County team, which has shot the ball extremely well. Jones with it. He's going to take the final shot. We got to slow him down. He pulls up, takes a three. We backed off of him, but still he misses the shot. The Wildcats head to the dressing room on top, 37-36. Mark, your thoughts on the first half?
Well, kind of sloppy by the Wildcats, David, honestly. Campbell County, I think they're playing pretty well. But I think the Wildcats are playing kind of below what their standards are, and I believe that Coach Green would probably agree, and he'll probably have things to say about that in the locker room.
Let's take a break here. We're going to send it back to the station once again. We haven't run down the girls' stats yet. We'll do that as well, along with the boys' stats. 37-36 is our score. Going to send it off to the station. Our individual game sponsor for tonight's game is MacArthur Animal Hospital, and we appreciate them. We'll be back to the Wildcat Arena in a moment.
How do you say the name? TN Bank?
No.
Tin Bank? So what is it?
Ten Bank. 10, as in Tennessee. Right here where all our banking decisions are made. Not some corporate office in who knows where. 10 Bank partners with small businesses in our community to help them grow.
Really?
Yes, that's local banking from 10 Bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Energize your home with natural gas from ORUD, your affordable energy choice. See all the ways natural gas can improve your home by visiting our showrooms in Oak Ridge or Kingston. New gas appliances run more efficiently. They provide hot water when you need it, precise heat control for cooking, and you can dry clothes in about half the time. Comfort you can feel. Savings you can use. ORUD Natural Gas. To learn more, visit ORUD.org.
Mortgage Investors Group at the Oak Ridge office. We love our community and Oak Ridge Wildcat basketball. We pride ourselves in taking the same winning tradition in helping you find the perfect mortgage loan for your family. Ask for Norma Sheldon, Jackie Pullen, Shannon Ochiltree, Mandy Henry, or Darren Osborne at 865-482-8910 or visit us online at mortgageinvestorsgroup.com. Tennessee Mortgage License Number 109111. MIG is an equal housing lender.
You've worked hard to build your business, and we want to help you protect it. The team at Fox Insurance Group believes your business deserves the expertise of a local insurance agent. With business insurance from Todd Fox at Fox Insurance Group and Encova Insurance, you can make sure your business stays up and running no matter what happens. If you own a business, make sure it's fully protected by contacting Fox Insurance Group. Visit www.grayfoxins.com or call 865-482-0513.
Come in, discover the difference of an independent insurance agency. Fox Insurance Group, Oak Ridge. I'm Mike Kelly with Betsy Coleman Realty. I'm a proud graduate of Oak Ridge High School, class of 1982, and a member of the 1980 state championship football team. As a lifelong resident of Oak Ridge, I would love to put my knowledge of the area to work for you should you have any real estate needs. You can contact me at 865-919-5559 or at betsycolemanrealty.com. Thank you, and roll Wildcats roll.
They say that being a coach's wife is hard, but Laura Lynn Green, wife of Oak Ridge head coach Aaron Green, and a local State Farm insurance agent, makes buying insurance easy for you. Auto, homeowners, renters, business, life, health, and much more. Laura Lynn Green's office is located at 136 Marquette Road in Oak Ridge. Give her a call today at 483-5666 or say hello to her courtside at any Oak Ridge High School basketball game. She might be a coach's wife, but she was a Wildcat fan first. For State Farm Insurance, call Laura Lynn Green in Oak Ridge.
This is Hayden Tarwater, and you're listening to Wildcat Sports on prepradio.com.
Now back to the Fox Insurance Group Oak Ridge Wildcat live stream on YouTube. Come in, discover the difference of an independent insurance agency. Fox Insurance Group Oak Ridge.
We are back here at the Wildcat Arena. 37-36 is our score. Mark, you've got the stats.
Thank you very much, David. Oak Ridge led in scoring in the first half by Kel Slater. He has 16 points in the ball game. He's 6 of 10 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He's actually 3 of 6 from beyond the three-point line. Also in double figures for the Wildcats is Lucas Searcy. He has 11 points in the first half. He's 1 of 2 in twos and 3 of 4 in threes. With 4 points tonight is Darren Osborne, 2 of 3. I think he had the first 2 points for the Wildcats as a team tonight. He's 2 of 3 from the field. Flip Thompson's come off the bench to add 5 points for the Wildcats. He's, 1 of 4 from three-point land and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. And 2 points from Caden Updegraff rounds out the scoring for the Wildcats. He's 1 of 2 from the field. So as a team, the Wildcats are 14 of 28 from the field. They're 7 of 11 in twos. They're 7 of 17 in threes. And they're 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Now look at Campbell County. They're led in scoring by Nate Walden. He has 12 points in the first half. He's 5 of 6 from the field. Also in double figures for the Cougars is Devin Jones. He has 10. He's 4 of 9 from the field. With 8 points for the Cougars is Zach Brady, 4 of 7 from the field. 2 points added by Spencer Boshears. He's 1 of 2 from the field. And 2 points by David Adkins as well. He's 1 of 1 from the field. So as a team, the Cougars are 16 of 28 from the field. They're 12 of 20 in twos. They're 4 of 8 in threes. And they're 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Wildcats and Cougars were tied at 21 at the end of the first half, or first quarter rather. And the Wildcats outscored the Cougars 16 to 15 to barely edge them out at half, where the Wildcats lead 37-36. Earlier tonight, the Lady Wildcats were victorious over the Lady Cougars of Campbell County. Leading scorer for the Lady Wildcats was Zayana Stewart. She came off the bench to have 15 points for the Wildcats. Let's see, she was 5 of 10 from the field, 4 of 7 from the free throw line. She was the only Lady Wildcat in double figures tonight. Cannon Green had 5 points for the Wildcats. She was 2 of 7 from the field, 4 points by Jenna Johnson. She was 2 of 4 from the field. 4 points also by Lindsay Cleveland. She was 2 of 4 from the field. 4 points by Samaj Clark, 2 of 8 from the field. And 4 points by Ayana Porter. She was 1 of 5 from the field and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. As a team, the Lady Wildcats were 14 of 43 from the field. They were 12 of 26 in twos. They were 12 of 17 in threes. And they were 6 of 10 from the free throw line. Quickly looking at the scoring for the Lady Cougars, they were led by Carly Whited with 11. Let's see, Bells Lester added 6. Cora Browning had 7. Lacey Pemberton added 2. And Sailor Hutchinson had 4. Lady Wildcats and the Lady Cougars, kind of a slow start tonight. They finished the first quarter tied at 8 apiece at the end of the first quarter. Lady Wildcats outscored the Lady Cougars by 10-7 to take an 18-15 lead into the half. In the third quarter, the Wildcats only scored 6 points while they gave up 10. So they gave the lead back to the Lady Cougars, 25-24 going into the fourth quarter. But in the fourth quarter, Lady Wildcats outscored the Lady Cougars 12-5, only giving up 5 points in the fourth quarter. Very impressive for the Lady Wildcats, and that's how they get to their victory tonight. Lady Wildcats victorious over the Lady Cougars 36-30. The game prior to that, the girls JV beat Lady Cougars JV 81-23. So we're here at halftime.
How do you say the name? TN Bank?
No.
Tin Bank? So what is it?
10 Bank. 10, as in Tennessee. Right here where all our banking decisions are made. Not some corporate office in who knows where. 10 Bank partners with small businesses in our community to help them grow.
Really?
Yes. That's local banking from 10 Bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Energize your home with natural gas from ORUD, your affordable energy choice. See all the ways natural gas can improve your home by visiting our showrooms in Oak Ridge or Kingston. New gas appliances run more efficiently. They provide hot water when you need it, precise heat control for cooking, and you can dry clothes in about half the time. Comfort you can feel. Savings you can use. ORUD Natural Gas. To learn more, visit ORUD.org.
Mortgage Investors Group at the Oak Ridge office. We love our community and Oak Ridge Wildcat basketball. We pride ourselves in taking the same winning tradition in helping you find the perfect mortgage loan for your family. Ask for Norma Sheldon, Jackie Pullen, Shannon Ochiltree, Mandy Henry, or Darren Osborne at 865-482-8910 or visit us online at mortgageinvestorsgroup.com. Tennessee Mortgage License Number 109111. MIG is an equal housing lender.
You've worked hard to build your business, and we want to help you protect it. The team at Fox Insurance Group believes your business deserves the expertise of a local insurance agent. With business insurance from Todd Fox at Fox Insurance Group and Encova Insurance, you can make sure your business stays up and running no matter what happens. If you own a business, make sure it's fully protected by contacting Fox Insurance Group. Visit www.grayfoxins.com or call 865-482-0513.
Come in, discover the difference of an independent insurance agency. Fox Insurance Group, Oak Ridge. I'm Mike.
Welcome back once again to the Wildcat Arena here. The second half just underway. The Wildcats on top 37-36, and right out of the chute here, the Wildcats pick up a foul. Wildcats come out with Jamison and Caden Updegraff, Darren Osborne, Lucas Searcy, and Kel Slater. Campbell County basketball, they played well in the first half. The Wildcats need some stops on defense and do a better job denying easy shots like that. They get the second toss. Good. Wildcats down again, 37-38, rebounding. Been a key issue here as Kel Slater works the ball to his left to Lucas Searcy, back to Kel. The Wildcats, Kel wants to launch a three, long shot, in and out, no good. On the rebound will come Campbell County. Cougars lead it 38-37, 7:29 to go. Cougar basketball along the baseline, wanting to shoot. Fadeaway jumper is up, good. And it is now 40-37. The Wildcats on the other end of the floor. A blocking foul is going to be called against Campbell County. Oak Ridge has just given up way too many easy shots, Mark.
Yeah, they have. You know, I'm not quite sure what the context of the halftime talk was, but would sure like to ask Coach about it at the end of the game.
Missed shot there by Kel Slater. The trouble is the Wildcats have got to get something else from just other than two people. There's a missed three, but then Campbell County gets the rebound, then they turn the ball over. Wildcats basically have only gotten their bulk of their scoring from Kel and Lucas, and the next highest scorer is Flip Thompson off the bench with only 5 points. Campbell County, a much more balanced attack here. The Wildcats down 3, 40-37, playing Clinton on Friday. Wildcats, Kel Slater might have been held there, no call. Works the ball to Caden Updegraff. Caden and Jamison got to get in the scoring parade here. Caden works the ball in the paint, kicks the ball back out once again to Slater. We just can't expect Kel to continue to knock down shots. Jamison's got to knock down a few as well. He splits the defense and lost the ball. Taken on the floor for a moment by Campbell County, and they do have it. Ball's loose on the floor. The Wildcats, another turnover. Campbell County can extend their lead. And they do. And it's 42-37. Turnovers, and Wildcats are down 5, 42-37. Down the floor will come Kel Slater. Kel's going to have to penetrate, and fadeaway jumper is up good. And like I said, we got to have somebody.
18, David.
Got to have somebody other than Kel, though, Mark.
Yeah, we do. We need Lucas to break free and hit some threes like he did early in the ball game.
They also got to get some stops on defense, which has been a problem here. Wildcats down 3. Got to get Jamison and Caden involved, too. That's a big part of our offense. Is they've got to get some stops on defense. As Campbell County, that might have been a walk there. They missed a shot anyway. Oak Ridge basketball. Here it goes to Lucas Searcy down the floor. Dribbles across the line. Dribbles past his man. Thought about shooting, will not. Works the ball back out to the top of the circle. Driving inside to Darren Osborne. Ball thrown away. Wildcats turn it over again. 42-39 the score. Flip Thompson's back in the ball game, and Darren Osborne is going to check out. Wildcats down 42-39, 5:29 to play in the third quarter. The girls had to rally to win it in the last part of the game. They won 36-30, as that's going to be a charge, I believe, or is it a reach-in foul against Flip? This is not my favorite crew. I've told you about that. It's any 50-50 call is going to go Campbell County's way, in my opinion. It'll be Campbell County basketball underneath the goal. 42-39 the score, 5:20 to play in the third period. Campbell County ball. They work it in. Wildcats, watch them pull up along the baseline with the back to the goal. They kick it out to Jones. Jones thought about drive again. The Wildcats flat-footed on defense. The Wildcats almost had the ball. The ball's knocked away. That should be Oak Ridge's ball, but it's going to be last touch, they say, by Oak Ridge. Be Campbell County basketball in front of their bench. 5:08 to play, third quarter. 42-39 the score, and a timeout is asked for. Coach Green not too happy at all right now with the Wildcats. Back-to-back nights playing. He's calm with his conversation with them down there, but, you've got to figure they're a little bit on the tired side at playing last night at Central, getting back. It was an early night, though. We got back pretty early last night from Central, but, I think a lot of it has to do with thinking about Friday's ball game and having played last night. I think that all factors in, and Campbell County just needing to win.
Yeah, I think you can definitely tell the motivation by the Campbell County Cougars, Dave. They want this game. Anytime you play the Wildcats, you want to win, especially on the Wildcats' home court.
They have not beaten us since 1999, Mark, so this would be a monumental victory to stop a very long losing streak, which has reached 47 straight ball games. So it's a lot of motivation, plus second place on the line for them. Wildcats need some stops on defense. Campbell County basketball, just too easy. Just too easy. They've done the same thing all night long, and it's 44-39. The Wildcats with Kel Slater dribbling in. Against the defense, he goes in for the shot. No good. Rebounded back up by Oak Ridge. Good. Will it count? Wildcats get a bucket, an opportunity for a three-point play. A really, really nice drive there by Oak Ridge.
Yeah, Kel Slater had a really nice drive. Lucas Searcy was able to get the rebound. He goes back up and gets fouled, and they count the bucket, David. So for Lucas, that's 13 points. We need him on the board. We need him to help Kel Slater.
44-41 Campbell County. First toss is up, and it's good. And the Wildcats are down by 2. Now we need to play some defense here. Got to do a better job here. Wildcats a little bit flat-footed, as Mark and I both have said, we think. Just fatigue a little bit of a factor. That's usually what we do to other teams. They launch a 3. That's an air ball. Saved by Flip, and Wildcats have it. He probably should have just let that one go as the Wildcats get it to Kel. Kel dribbles in, pulls up along the baseline, really doesn't have much of a room. Flip has room to shoot a 3. He missed it, and he missed it badly. And it'll be Oak Ridge basketball. The Wildcats trail 44-42. Blown opportunity right there, Mark.
Yeah, it was. I really had high hopes for Flip hitting that. He was wide open, but unfortunately just kind of off to the left a little bit.
2-point game, 44-42. The Wildcats trying to set a trap here. Campbell County in the far corner. They can't control a high pass. I hope that guy's okay. Took a nasty tumble over towards the bleachers. He went high up to get it. A big hustle play, and he's not. He's going to have to come out of the ball game. I'll give the guy a lot of credit, Mark. He went up for it, then just slammed hard towards the bleachers.
Yeah, I don't know if he actually hit the bleacher, if he just came down hard with his elbow on the floor, but he is obviously in a lot of pain.
Oak Ridge basketball, 4:06 to play, third quarter. The girls won 36-30. The girls junior varsity won 81-23. 44-42, Oak Ridge down. They've trailed a good portion of this ball game. Flip with the basketball. Kel for 3 in the lead. Good. 3-point shot for Kel Slater. Kel gives Oak Ridge the lead 45-44, and Kel continues to keep Oak Ridge in the game.
He's got 21 of our 45, David. Just a phenomenal night for Kel tonight.
They get the ball across the line. They've got an opportunity to drive in. Good defense there by Caden cutting them off. They come cross court. They get a 3 off. It's on its way. It's good. And the Wildcats trail again. 46-45. Wildcat defense has been suspect. A lot of times we give up a lot of 3s, and that has been a problem. That could be a problem on Friday night as a timeout is asked for. 3:28 to play third quarter. I don't mean to be critical, but, there's a lot on the line here for the Wildcats here. Well, not as much for Campbell County. Campbell County is giving us their best game. They've won 4 in a row. They're playing for second place. They want to go to the region. The Wildcats can't just hope to, kind of recover there in the last few minutes like the girls did. They've got to start getting some stops on defense. They trail by 2, and they've got to stop these easy threes, too.
Yeah, they do. On a different subject, David, I count 5 different T. Higgins jerseys here in Wildcat Arena. So, obviously very proud of T. Higgins as he makes his trip to the Super Bowl here in a little less than 2 weeks.
Ted's going out there, too, to watch it. Ted Mitchell, assistant coach of the Wildcats. Oak Ridge basketball down by 2. Caden Updegraff with it. Over it goes to Lucas. Around it goes to Kell. Look to Lucas early. The Wildcats a little spread out there. They're going to drive in a little bit more room to act here, but the Wildcats turn the ball over. The Wildcats had a little bit more room to work offensively. Now we got to get a stop here. Don't get off the three-point shooter. Stay on them. Don't back off. Wildcats down 2, 47-45. They've been able to get drives when they've wanted to. They've been able to shoot threes. They're going to drive here once again against Flip here on the block. Kick the ball back inside. Here's a steal by Flip. Nice play. He's out of control. Gets the ball down the floor. He saved away by the Wildcats. Oak Ridge. Flip, when he gets the steal, he's going to drive in here and get a layup opportunity. No good. It's blocked. What I was going to say, when Flip's gotten the steal, he's tried to bring the ball all the way down the floor himself. And he's turned the ball over a couple times. That was just a nice play. As Campbell County works the ball inside. Fadeaway hook shot is up. No good. Good rebound, Oak Ridge. Kell coming out of there with the basketball. The Wildcats have some numbers here. Kell's going to go coast to coast with it and score. And the Wildcats have tied the ball game at 47.
Kell continues his impressive night now with 23 points, 23 of the 47.
Yeah, we need to get some stops here. Wildcats watching Jones drive in. Wildcats have gotten nothing out of Jamison, I believe, in the game. Here's a wide open 3 again. Good. You've got to guard them. I don't know why we keep backing off, Mark.
Well, he kind of ran off a pick, and we didn't work as hard as we should have to get around that pick, in my opinion, David.
Okay, 50-47 the score. Kell with the basketball. The Wildcats down by 3. How many threes have they hit, Mark? Minute 44 to play third quarter. Jamison Updegraff with it.
6.
Over it goes to Flip. How many?
6.
Seems like 10. As Oak Ridge goes in for the shot, no good, but a foul is going to be called against the Campbell County Cougars. A minute 32 to play third quarter. Campbell County hanging tough for the Wildcats. Oak Ridge routed them up in Campbell County. We saw all the girls rout them up there too, but then here tonight, the Wildcats currently in a dogfight here, or a cat fight, I guess it would be. The Wildcats won up in Campbell County 82-57 as we have another foul called on the floor.
That foul will go against number 24 for Campbell County, David. That'll be Bryson Horton. That'll be his team second of the half.
50-47, the Wildcats down 3, trying to get the ball in bounds. They do. Finally, in it comes, top of the circle. Wildcats have Flip Thompson in the ball game. Grayson Strader's playing. The Wildcats have Kell. Kell looks tired, actually. Minute 25 to play. Nice look for the Wildcats. They missed the shot, though. It was a good look, though. Rebound pulled away by Campbell County. Here come the Cougars down the floor. Brady with it across the way. Wide open 3 again. It's good. It's frustrating, Mark. It's just frustrating. 53-47 the score. Here comes Kell driving to the hole. No good, but he is fouled. Wildcats continue to give up long-range shots. They got to guard. I know they're tired. I know they played last night. I know Campbell County's motivated, but you got to guard them. They just step up to the line and drill them is what they've been doing all night.
Yeah, it's kind of like Oak Ridge doesn't like to be stretched out as much as they are to cover the 3, but they've got to, just as you said. I mean, they're going to, they really pay the price for a good shooting team like this, and probably Clinton on Friday night if they continue to just give up 3-point shots.
Clinton's a much better team than Campbell County. They're number 1 in the state. The Wildcats missed the shot, get the rebound, right back up with it. No good. Little quick shot by Jamison. Jamison's still yet to score. Here come the Cougars coast to coast. Block shot that time. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball. Good play that time by the Wildcats.
Yeah, nice aggressive play there, David, as they blocked the shot off of the Campbell County player. So Oak Ridge able to get the ball under Campbell County's basket.
53-47 Wildcats. Kell picks up the dribble at the midcourt line. The clock starts now. Wildcats down 6. They've trailed most of the game. Kell trying to keep him in the game. He's done it all night. Lucas thought about a three. Gets his man airborne. He's going to drive in. No place to go. Wildcats back it up. Here it goes to Flip. Flip dribbles out. The Wildcats spread the floor with 35 seconds to play. Oak Ridge basketball in the corner with it. Out it goes once again. Lucas Searcy to Kell. Let's see if Kell will just take it in. He got his defender. And he works it out to Flip. There's Lucas. He's got a three. Good! It's a big shot by Oak Ridge again, and the Wildcats have pulled to within 3.
Lucas now with 17 points, David. That's his 4th 3 of the night.
Need some stops on defense. I've said it all night. Here they come driving coast to coast. Outside the line. 5 seconds, 3 seconds, three-pointer. Good. That one was a contested shot, and you just can't do much about that one. Wildcats trail 56-50, back in 60 seconds.
I'm Mike Kelly with Betsy Coleman Realty. I'm a proud graduate of Oak Ridge High School, class of 1982, and a member of the 1980 state championship football team. As a lifelong resident of Oak Ridge, I would love to put my knowledge of the area to work for you should you have any real estate needs. You can contact me at 865-919-5559 or at betsycolemanrealty.com. Thank you, and roll Wildcats roll.
How do you say the name? TN Bank?
Nope.
Tin Bank? So what is it?
10 Bank. 10, as in Tennessee. Right here where all our banking decisions are made. Not some corporate office in who knows where. 10 Bank partners with small businesses in our community to help them grow.
Really?
Yes, that's local banking from 10 Bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Come in, discover the difference of an independent insurance agency. Fox Insurance Group, Oak Ridge.
Welcome back once again to the Wildcat Arena here. The Wildcats will get the ball first. 8 minutes to play in the ball game. The Wildcats down 56-50. That last three, what a big, big shot.
Oh, he was a long way away too, David. I mean, you can kind of forgive that one a little bit. He was probably 10 to 15 feet beyond the three-point line when he took that shot.
Here comes Jamison driving in, kicks it out to Lucas for three. It's up, no good. Rebound tracked down though by Caden Updegraff. Wildcats with the basketball, then they turn the ball over. Big collision on the other end of the floor. The Wildcats got to get back on defense. Down by 6, Cougar basketball. Feeling the wind tonight here at the Wildcat Arena. There's a missed shot, knocked out of bounds by Oak Ridge. 56-50 the score. The Wildcats a little bit panicky there on that last shot, I thought. I think it was a kind of an off-balance shot. The Wildcats have got to start going to the rim here. 56-50 the score. Cougar basketball. Inbounds, they'll drive the baseline. There's a travel. Took it too many steps. One of the few times I think he saw the baseline open up and just took that extra step. 6-point Campbell County lead.
Yeah, that one by Nate Walden, David. He's their leading scorer with 18 points, but just an unfortunate turnover for the Cougars. See if the Wildcats can take advantage of that.
Last year, Walden scored a ton of points against Oak Ridge. When we were up in Campbell County, he was really shut down. As Kell goes in for a floating 6-footer, no good. Darren has the rebound. Darren Osborne back up with it, no good. Rebound tracked down again by the Cougars. Wildcats look tired. The Wildcats, as Campbell County drives in for a shot, no good. Rebounded by Oak Ridge. Wildcats got to run. Darren picks up the rebound, and down the floor it goes. Wildcats had an opportunity to get a fast break going, couldn't do it. As the Wildcats' Lucas Searcy comes down the floor, and he is fouled. Minute into the fourth quarter, nobody has scored. 56-50 to score. The Wildcats trailing. Oak Ridge will try to work the ball in. Oak Ridge just really looks tired. I mean, that's just the bottom line here is the Wildcats working a nice inbounds. Layup, good. Wildcats score, and it's 56-52. Good inbounds play there. But now let's see if the Wildcats can get a stop. They are caught flat-footed again as Campbell County's going coast to coast, but he falls down. The Wildcats get it. The Wildcats should have a layup on the other end, and they do. Good. Nice play by Oak Ridge.
Yeah, I'm glad that Lucas did not try to make that too fancy, try to go for a dunk and thing like that. We just need the 2 points. Great job by Lucas Searcy.
2-point game. Wildcats with an opportunity for a steal there. Campbell County basketball. They're going to drive in. Floating shot is good. They respond, and it's 58-54. The Wildcats down 4. Oak Ridge basketball. Wildcats 6:21 to play in the game. Wildcats driving with it. Lucas Searcy at the free throw line to Kell. Kell drives in. Wanted to take a three. Will not. Backs it over to Jamison Updegraff. 58-54 Campbell County. Here comes Kell dribbling in. Driving all the way to the hole again. Good. Kell scores, and it's a 2-point game.
Kell now with 25 impressive points, David, as looks like Lucas Searcy's going to pick up a foul.
Wildcats are a half step behind the Cougars. 58-56 the score, 5:55 to play in the ballgame here from the Wildcat Arena. Campbell County playing inspired basketball. Their girls did too. The Wildcats were able to overcome the deficits most of the game to win 36-30. Let's see what the guys can do here. Campbell County works the ball in, 58-56 the score. 5:53 to play in the ballgame. Campbell County by 2. They have shot unconsciously here tonight. The Cougars have, like we said, playing very inspired basketball, playing for second place and a bye in the first round of the district tournament and a berth to the region. Campbell County basketball. With it goes out to Walden. They work the ball inside. Now they drive in. Shot is on its way. No good. Pushing off. The Wildcats did for rebounding position. That's a good call by the official.
Yeah, Darren just tried to push number, 15 out of the way, Brady. And pretty obvious foul that time on Darren Osborne.
Cougar basketball underneath the goal, 58-56. 5:28 to play in the ball game. Cougars work it in. And it comes to Brady. Harassed, goes inside the paint, lost the ball, pulls up and still shoots and scores. He's very similar to his sister, who obviously was a great player for Campbell County. As Kell goes into Darren Osborne, Darren kicks the ball back out. Here it goes to Lucas. Lucas drives in all the way to the hole. Shot is no good. Tip back up, no good. Campbell County's got the rebound. Out of a 4 shot, I thought that time by the Wildcats. Campbell County by 4. Let's see if the Wildcats can get a stop. Yep. Nope. They get a bucket. Oh, they miss again. 3 straight shots for Campbell County and no rebounds. Just kind of tells you how flat-footed and tired the Wildcats are. No excuse, but they are. And Campbell County is going to get the ball underneath the goal. They lead by 4, 60-56. The Wildcats need some fresh legs in there. Wildcats are without Brennan Scott. He turned his ankle in practice. They could use him. I'm looking at one of the Wildcats just sucking air down there on the baseline. That is Lucas Searcy. He has to play a lot of basketball. The ball's worked in. Campbell County with it. They lead by 4. Cougar ball. Jones with it. Right in front of the bench. Guarded out high by Jamison Updegraff. They spread the floor just a bit, making it a shorter ball game here. They lead by 4. Trying to get some gaps in to drive here as Jones picked up by Jamison Updegraff. He drives past him, pulls up, and lost the ball. Picked up by the Wildcats. Here comes Caden Updegraff. Turning, spinning, driving, shooting, and scoring. And it's 60-58. The Wildcats down by 2, and Campbell County works the ball in. The trouble is we haven't gotten a lot of back-to-back stops in this ball game, Mark.
Yeah, we got a good stop there as Kell just took an elbow to the face, I believe. Shot by, nice block shot by the Wildcats.
Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor with Kell Slater. Kell's going to split the ball left side. 3-pointer, Jamison. Good! 3-point shot. Jamison Updegraff, and the Wildcats take the lead.
Boy, did we need that bucket there, David. That was nice. What a clutch shot by Jamison Updegraff. Only his 5th point in the ballgame. He was scoreless coming into the fourth quarter. He has all 5 points in the fourth quarter.
61-60 Wildcats. 3:56 to play in the ballgame. You're exactly right. Big shot by the Wildcats senior. Friday night, we'll be traveling to Clinton. That'll be our last road game of the year, regular season road game. Of course, we've got the district tournament up in Campbell County. We'll have home games coming up against the Alcoa Tornadoes, the Fulton Falcons, the Clinton Dragons, and the West High Rebels. What about a Murderer's Row to close out the year?
Yeah, we went over to West High School not too long ago, David. I know that was expected to be the game to decide who was going to be the district champion. And fortunately, the Wildcats were able to jump all over the West Rebels that night. But who knows what will happen, next time we meet here in Wildcat Arena.
The final game of the regular season is the 14th, and it'll be here against the Clinton Dragons. That'll be Valentine's Day. I hope Shauna doesn't have a date.
She may. I don't know, but I'll be here. I wish her well.
3:56 to play here. Shauna Hayes doing camera work for us here tonight. Mark Hayes as well. Campbell County basketball, the Wildcats on top, 61-60. They trailed by 4 at the halfway mark as Campbell County works the ball in, and then they almost turned the ball over. Ball knocked out of bounds. Good hustle play. The Wildcats trying to get a little bit more energy. Kell almost got a steal there. The Wildcats on the man-to-man on the inbounds. 3:55 to play in the game. Campbell County currently trailing Oak Ridge 61-60. Here come the Cougars down the floor. They'll get the ball to the midcourt line. Big Brady dribbling inside. Lost the ball. Goes inside. Missed the shot. Gets the own rebound, though. They kick it out to Jones. Jones harassed by Flip, and he's fouled. Just a little touch foul. And foul's called against Flip Thompson. The Wildcats are going to watch them get ready to shoot some free throws here in a bit. The Wildcats have picked up how many fouls now, team?
Each team has 6 in the second half, David. So the next time either team commits a foul, the other team will be going to the line.
Campbell County basketball. Here's the lob down low to Brady. He can't control it. It goes out of bounds. That was not a wise play by the Cougars.
No, I think they were trying to force something there that they just didn't need to force at this point in the game.
61-60 Wildcats, 3:35 to play in the ball game. Kell coming down the floor. Wildcats have beaten Campbell County 47 straight times, but I was looking back at it. The Wildcats needed a double overtime. As the Wildcats get a layup, opportunity no good. Caden on the rebound up, no good. And he'll set it up once again. Top of the key for 3. It's short. Rebounded back up. Good! The Wildcats score with Oak Ridge's Darren Osborne, I believe, and the Wildcats have a 3-point lead.
Boy, way to stick to it there for the Wildcats. They had 4 shots before one of them dropped for the Wildcats.
63-60. They launch a 3. It's up. Good. Wow. 63-60 the score. Just when Oak Ridge has a little momentum, here comes Campbell County knocking down big shots. 63-60 the score. Wildcats down the floor. Lucas Searcy drives in. That's a block. Blocking foul called against Campbell County. The Wildcats 63-63. And it'll be Oak Ridge going to the free throw line. What I was going to say, the Wildcats in that streak took a double overtime win to beat Campbell County about 10 years ago. Here, Lonnie McClanahan had 51 points in that game. Big free throws here. No good. Lucas missed his last 2 free throws in the ball game last night at Central, which were kind of interesting, crucial. Or actually, Carnes, I guess it was Friday. His second toss is good. Wildcats retake the lead at 64-63. The Wildcats almost steal the inbounds. Wildcats have got to get some stops on defense. Got to guard the three-point shooters. Got to guard the easy drives. 2:38 to play in the ball game. 64-63 Wildcats. A lot of motion in Ernie Clausen's defense. If they've got a 3, it's blocked. Blocked by the Wildcats. Out of bounds. It'll be Campbell County basketball. But once again, they had a good shot, but a good recovery there by the Oak Ridge defense.
Yeah, Lucas Searcy able to get his paw up there. Oh, wow. Brady really trying to get physical in there. And a shot up, no good. Rebounded by the Wildcats.
Kel Slater with it in the rear court, and he's going to bring the ball down the floor. Oak Ridge by 1 with the ball. 2:19 to play in the ball game. 64-63. The Wildcats have spread it out just a bit, trying to get a little creases as well. Walden really harassing Kel there. Wildcats on top by 1. 2:06 to play and counting. 64-63. Kel drives in, goes all the way up for the shot. No good. And what's the call? It's going to be no, they're going to say, and I think that is a good call. I think it actually was off of Kel. It'll be Campbell County basketball.
I agree with you. It came down and hit him and then skirted out of bounds. So Coach Green didn't like it, but I think it was the right call.
Minute 58 to play in the ball game. 64-63 Wildcats. Cougar basketball. Here comes Devin Jones down the floor. Haven't had a lot of success, and almost a steal there by the Wildcats. Campbell County drives in. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, Oak Ridge. The Wildcats have it coming down the floor if they can control it. Here comes the Wildcats driving in. Flip, Thompson for 3. Good! Flip bombs away, and the Wildcats have a 4-point lead.
Great shot by Flip. You know, everybody could see that he was wide open, and just the anticipation of watching that ball go through the air was awesome to watch.
Here comes Campbell County. They've done it all night. They miss one finally, and the Wildcats have the rebound. Up by 4 with 1:24 to play in the ball game. Here comes Kel Slater down the floor. Kel walking the ball towards the midcourt line. 10-second count is on him, and he gets the ball across the line, barely. Stops in front of the scorer's table. Dribbles left. Flip again for 3. No good. But the Wildcats battle for the rebound and can't get it. It's going to be knocked out by Campbell County. 1 minute, 4 seconds to play in the ball game. Oak Ridge, 67-63 over Campbell County. The Wildcats trying to hold on and trying to stave off this Campbell County upset bid. Oak Ridge basketball. Once again, the Wildcats will have it in front of the bench, and a timeout is asked for. Mark, I haven't enjoyed either one of these ball games. They've been down to the wire here. I like them better when we're blowing out teams.
Yeah, the running clock is a wonderful thing, David, when you can get it. But I tell you what, it sure keeps you on the edge of your seat, though. I honestly don't even know whose ball it is. I haven't seen the referees make a signal.
It's our ball.
It's our ball in front of our own bench. So I know that Flip Thompson, he took that shot a little, way too early in the ball game, and both Coach Green, Coach Mitchell talked to him about it. He acknowledged that that was it's like my bad, So he knows that there's no reason to take a shot like that with this much time on the clock. You need to really nurse this clock all the way down to the bottom and keep your 4-point lead as long as you can.
1 minute, 4 seconds to play in the ball game. The Wildcats, back-to-back nights, district champions, won last night by beating the Central Bobcats, trying to hold off and can beat the Campbell County Cougars. I know the guys are I'm tired. I'm having trouble actually getting words tonight, which means I'm tired as well. But Wildcats, I'm just sitting here watching a game. They're having to play it. But Oak Ridge has a 4-point lead. They've got to be careful with the basketball. They've got to guard it. They've got to make sure they maintain possession, no bad passes. They're going to foul you as the Wildcats have got to get it into a guard. In it comes to Lucas Searcy back to Flip. Wildcat basketball to Lucas. Nice play. Layup. No good. Missed a layup, but the Wildcats, Caden hustles down there, gets the rebound, then it's knocked out of bounds. The Wildcats had a point-blank shot there, Mark.
Yeah, I mean, you really don't want to take a shot unless you have a 2-footer like he did. And it's just very unfortunate for the Wildcats that did not go in.
58 seconds to play in the ball game. 67-63 Campbell County basketball. They work the ball in. Here they come. They've hit shots all night long. That would have given Oak Ridge a 6-point lead. Right now it's 4. Campbell County basketball. The Wildcats have extended their defense out. 48 seconds to play. Campbell County in the paint. Ball's loose on the floor. Here's a steal and a reach-in foul. That's a tough call. You didn't reward good defense right there, and they're going to shoot one in the bonus.
Yeah, that's one of the ones that I'd say the referee really bailed him out because he got in the middle and he was in trouble. I mean, he had 3 defenders around him, and nothing good was going to happen. So the referee really did help him out there.
One in the bonus here, 67-63 Wildcats. If he makes the first, he'll have the bonus. Here's the one. No good, but Campbell County's got the rebound. That's a jump ball. Call it. He did. Jump ball, alternate possession, though, to Campbell County. No time off the clock. 40.6 seconds to play. Wildcats maintain the lead by 4, but Campbell County has the basketball underneath their goal. 67-63 Wildcats. Cougar ball. Can't give up anything easy. Can't give up a long 3. With a basketball once again. Campbell County. They work the ball in. Pull up, shoot, clang off the iron, rebound, Oak Ridge, over the back. Call it. You got to call that. Big Brady called for the personal foul.
They called a jump ball, David. They called a jump ball. That's a bad call.
Should have called a foul. Brady was all over the back of the Wildcat defender. Absolutely horrendous officiating crew. I've told you I don't like either one of these 3 guys to ever officiate a close ball game again at the Wildcat Arena. As the Wildcats work the ball in and Jamison Updegraff is fouled. 35.5 seconds to play. 67-63 the score. We're going to take a break. Send it back once again. We'll be back to the Wildcat Arena in a moment.
Your pets are part of the family, and the caring professionals at MacArthur Animal Hospital know this, and they put their years of veterinary experience in caring to work. MacArthur Animal Hospital is located at 2190 Oak Ridge Turnpike in Oak Ridge. To learn more or to make an appointment, please call Dr. Paul Sluha at 865-482-1797. MacArthur Animal Hospital is proud to support some other cats, too, the Oak Ridge Wildcats, and they would like to wish them well this season. MacArthur Animal Hospital, proudly serving the Oak Ridge area. 482-1797.
67-63, the Wildcats in the lead here from the Wildcat Arena. I can tell you one thing, the Wildcats are going to have to play better basketball on Friday night when they go to the Donnie Dome.
Yeah, they are. I mean, because you know that both the Clinton Dragons will be fired up, and especially their crowd. Their crowd will be very loud, and that can be quite an intimidating place to play.
They have never beaten Oak Ridge since Coach Green has been the coach. And so they're looking for it. They're number one team in the state. They're legitimate. They're a really good basketball team. They play Fulton tonight. They get beaten by Fulton earlier as the Wildcats work it in. Wildcats almost turned the ball over. The Wildcats dangerous with their passes. Here they get the ball to Kell, across the way to Lucas Searcy. We're down to 28 seconds to play. Lucas is then fouled. 67-63 Wildcats. Wildcats have got to hit free throws here. 25.6 seconds to play, and the senior will go to the free throw line.
Lucas Searcy tonight, he has 20 points in the ball game. He's 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Picking up the foul was Devin Jones, number 2 for the Cougars. He picked up his 4th foul. So as time expires, fouls are adding up.
67-63, Lucas Searcy to the free throw line. Here's the first one. It's on its way. Good. Big shot right there, Marquez. 68-63, trying to make it a 6-point lead if he can knock this one down. 68-63, and he does. 69-63, they need 3 threes to tie. Down the floor will come Campbell County, 24 seconds to play. Jones with it, 22 seconds to play. Drives, guarded by Caden. Stay with him. Don't give him any space. 17 seconds to play. They shoot a 3. They miss it. Rebounded by the Wildcats. And Oak Ridge, I think, is going to stave off a opportunity for Campbell County to end this long losing streak. The Wildcats up 69-63, and they're going to beat Campbell County again.
Yes, to the line will go Kel Slater. He leads all scorers tonight. David, he's got 25 points, 1 of 4 from the free throw line as the student section at Oak Ridge starts the na-na-na-na cheer.
Campbell County had a chance to upset the Wildcats here. 69-63, now it's 70-63. The Wildcats are going to beat Campbell County for the 48th consecutive time, the longest winning streak in school history. They haven't beaten us since 1999. Shot is no good. 7 seconds down the floor once again. Working the ball across the line. They worked out for the shot. No good. 2 seconds, 1 second. The game is over. Oak Ridge has defeated the Campbell County Cougars for the 48th consecutive time to up their record to 18-3. The Wildcats, wow, all I can say is they had to come from behind, and the girls had to do the same thing. The Wildcats win it 70-63. Mark?
What would you think if I told you, David, that the Wildcats outscored Campbell County 20-7 in the 4th quarter? That was critical for the Wildcats to really step up their defense the way that they did.
And the final score once again, 70-63. Coach Green will be up here to talk with us. We'll have the stats. We'll be back following this 3-minute timeout.
How do you say the name? TN Bank?
No.
Tin Bank? So what is it?
10 Bank. 10, as in Tennessee. Right here where all our banking decisions are made. Not some corporate office in who knows where. 10 Bank partners with small businesses in our community to help them grow.
Really?
Yes, that's local banking from 10 Bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Energize your home with natural gas from ORUD, your affordable energy choice. See all the ways natural gas can improve your home by visiting our showrooms in Oak Ridge or Kingston. New gas appliances run more efficiently. They provide hot water when you need it, precise heat control for cooking, and you can dry clothes in about half the time. Comfort you can feel. Savings you can use. ORUD Natural Gas. To learn more, visit ORUD.org.
Mortgage Investors Group at the Oak Ridge office. We love our community and Oak Ridge Wildcat basketball. We pride ourselves in taking the same winning tradition in helping you find the perfect mortgage loan for your family. Ask for Norma Sheldon, Jackie Pullen, Shannon Ochiltree, Mandy Henry, or Darren Osborne at 865-482-8910 or visit us online at mortgageinvestorsgroup.com. Tennessee Mortgage License Number 109111. MIG is an equal housing lender.
You've worked hard to build your business, and we want to help you protect it. The team at Fox Insurance Group believes your business deserves the expertise of a local insurance agent. With business insurance from Todd Fox at Fox Insurance Group and Encova Insurance, you can make sure your business stays up and running no matter what happens. If you own a business, make sure it's fully protected by contacting Fox Insurance Group. Visit www.grayfoxins.com or call 865-482-0513.
Come in, discover the difference difference of an independent insurance agency, Fox Insurance Group, Oak Ridge. I'm Mike Kelly with Betsy Coleman Realty. I'm a proud graduate of Oak Ridge High School, class of 1982, and a member of the 1980 state championship football team. As a lifelong resident of Oak Ridge, I would love to put my knowledge of the area to work for you should you have any real estate needs. You can contact me at 865-919-5559 or at betsycolemanrealty.com. Thank you, and roll Wildcats roll.
They say that being a coach's wife is hard, but Laura Lynn Green, wife of Oak Ridge head coach Aaron Green, and a local State Farm insurance agent, makes buying insurance easy for you. Auto, homeowners, renters, business, life, health, and much more. Laura Lynn Green's office is located at 136 Marquette Road in Oak Ridge. Give her a call today at 483-5666 or say hello to her courtside at any Oak Ridge High School basketball game. She might be a coach's wife, but she was a Wildcat fan first. For State Farm Insurance, call Laura Lynn Green in Oak Ridge.
This is Hayden Tarwater, and you're listening to Wildcat Sports on prepradio.com.
Now back to the Fox Insurance Group Oak Ridge Wildcat live stream on YouTube. Come in, discover the difference of an independent insurance agency. Fox Insurance Group Oak Ridge.
Welcome back once again to the Wildcat Arena, where the Oak Ridge Wildcats have just knocked off Campbell County by a final score of 70-63. The Wildcats victorious on this night, a triple sweep. The junior varsity Lady Wildcats win their ball game tonight by a final score of 81-23. And I think I heard Coach Taylor tell me that more than half of the Lady Wildcats in that ball game had to play in the varsity ball game, which was won by the Lady Wildcats 36-30. The guys and the girls trailed most of the game to Campbell County, and Campbell County came ready to play, a lot riding for them. Second place for both the girls and the guys gave Oak Ridge all they wanted here tonight. And it kind of scares me to think that we're going to have to play the district tournament up in Campbell County. You know, they're always tough to beat up there. We beat them pretty soundly in both games, but tonight the Wildcats didn't come out as fired up and ready to play. I think you have to give all the credit in the world to Campbell County for sure. They played Oak Ridge extremely, extremely tough, and the Wildcats looked tired, having played last night. And I think with high school kids, trying to explain to them a couple things that you got Clinton on Friday. Let's not worry about Campbell County. We always beat Campbell County. Let's go ahead and get that game underway. Mark, you've got the final stats.
Thank you very much, David. As you said, Wildcats victorious tonight by a final score of 70-63. The scorer for the Wildcats was Kel Slater. He had 26 points in the ballgame. He was 11 of 21 from the field, 2 of 6 from the free throw line. He was actually 4 of 8 from beyond the three-point line. So impressive night by Kel Slater with 4 3-pointers. Also with 4 3-pointers was Lucas Searcy. He finished the night with 22 points. He was 7 of 12 from the field, 4 of 6 from the free throw line. 8 points added by Flip Thompson. 2 of 7 from three-point land, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 5 points for Jamison Updegraff. He was 2 of 7 for the night. 4 points early by Darren Osborne, 2 of 4 for the night, and then 4 points also by Caden Updegraff. He was 2 of 4 from the field. So as a team, the Wildcats shot 26 of 58 from the field. They were 15 of 32 in two-point shots. They were 11 of 26 in threes, and they were 8 of 14 from the free throw line. Now looking at the Campbell County Cougars, they were led in scoring by Nate Walden. He had 18 impressive points. He was 7 of 16 from the field, 15 points added by Zach Brady. He was 7 of 13 from the field, 10 points by Devin Jones. He was 4 of 11 from the field, 7 points added by Spencer Boshears. He was 3 of 7 from the field, 8 points by John Long. He was 4 of 10 from the field, 3 points by Bryson Horton. He was 1 of 1 from beyond the three-point line, and 2 points for David Adkins off the bench. He was 1 of 1 from the field. So as a team, Campbell County was 27 of 61 from the field. They were 18 of 42 in twos. They were 9 of 19 in threes, and they were 0 of 3 from the free throw line. Wildcats and Cougars were tied at the end of the first quarter, 21-21. Then the Wildcats edged out the Cougars in the second quarter, outscoring them 16-15 to take a 37-36 lead into the half. Third quarter, Campbell County outscores the Wildcats 20-13. Campbell County takes a 6-point lead, 56-50, into the fourth quarter. But in the fourth quarter, as I said earlier, Wildcats outscored the Cougars 20-7, and that's how the Wildcats get a victory tonight. Final score 70-63. In the earlier game, the Lady Wildcats were victorious, as David said, by a final score of 36-30. I think the boys' game basically doubled the girls' scoring. Leading scorer for the Lady Wildcats was Zayana Stewart. She had 15. Kenna Green had 5. Lindsay Cleveland, Jenna Johnson, Ayana Porter, and Samaz Clark each had 4. For Campbell County, they were led by Carly Whited. She had 11. 7 points for Cora Browning. 6 points for Bells Lester. 4 points for Sailor Hutchinson. And 2 points for Lacey Pemberton. Lady Wildcats and Lady Cougars were knotted up at the end of their first quarter as well. Their score was 8-8. Lady Wildcats outscored the Lady Cougars 10-7 in the second quarter to take an 18-15 lead into halftime. Lady Cougars outscored the Lady Wildcats 10-6 in the third quarter. So both boys and girls struggled in the third quarter. Campbell County led 25-24 going into the fourth quarter. And in the fourth quarter, the Lady Wildcats outscore the Lady Cougars 12-5 to take a 36-30 lead in the ball game. David said also that the girls JV won tonight. They were able to blow out the girls JV for Campbell County by a final score of 81-23. David, Coach Green's here and ready for his interview.
And we appreciate him coming up so promptly after the Wildcats are victorious by a final score of 70-63. Coach, first off, you told me last night, and you've told me for 11 or 12 years here, that we're always going to get the best game from our opponent. Campbell County playing for second place and perhaps a bye in the first round of the region. Also playing, obviously, for, pride. They haven't beaten Oak Ridge since 1999, and they came ready to play, and they gave you all you wanted in tonight's ball game.
Yeah, no doubt. I knew, honestly, I anticipated them playing that way. They've been playing well. I told our guys last night after the game, they're coming in here. This is a postseason game for them. They're trying to get to the region tournament. I think if they'd have won that game, they'd have been second, which would have put them in the region. So that was a play-in game for them. And and they're tied for second in our league for a reason. Coach has done a great job with them. They play hard. They executed. They made shots. Got kid inside that can score at 15. The Brady kid, and obviously 14 can play. So they got a good team. And then I thought we had our backs against the wall there, but we were down 6 going into the fourth quarter, I think. And we scored. I'm double checking here. We scored 20. We outscored them 20-7, I think, in the fourth quarter. And hey, we hadn't been in that situation much, and it's a good situation to be in. It helps you get better. And we over there at the end of the third quarter, you're like, hey, you're down 6. See what you got. You guys gonna, got to defend and get stops and rebound. And we did a lot better job. In the fourth quarter than we did the first 3 quarters. And I told our guys, I thought our guys play hard, but I thought they played harder than we did for most of the first 2 or 3 quarters. I thought they were a little tougher as far as rebounds, and we gave up some offensive rebounds, and they were scrappy, and that's how our teams play. But I'm going to give them a lot of credit. They played well and put themselves in a chance, put them in a position to win the game, and our guys just made a few plays down the stretch when it counted.
Big shot, I think, was Jamison Updegraff hitting that 3. He had only had like 2 points, 3 points the entire game, and then he hits the 3 in the corner there. It kind of salts it away. Flip hit a big shot as well. I think he took another quick shot, but the Wildcats were fortunate to get the ball back. But you did make plays, and I don't say this very often, Coach, and I know we played last night, but I thought, honestly, at times we looked like we were flat-footed on defense, maybe a little fatigued.
Yeah, and I told our guy, and I think, and part of it, and we play hard, David. You know that, and our guy, and it's like I told him after the game. One of the key points I said to our team after the game was, you've got to play for 32 minutes like you did the last 4 or 5, and there's no way you can do that without subbing and coming out. So those guys have got to, they've got to. Be unselfish, and when they're tired and can't compete at like they did the last 5, they got to come out, get a quick blow, and get back in there. And that's part of our system and style is to play fresh. Campbell County didn't sub much. They subbed some. They played a few more guys than they normally do, but those guys gutted it out. But you've got to have you got to be able to you can't, because what happens when you play tired? You start making mistakes. You're not in position and. And I think that's something we've got to, our guys are, we got good kids. They're unselfish, but, they want to stay on the floor and, they'll take a break here and there to catch their win, so they don't want to come out. But that's stuff we've got to, we can't do.
One thing that I thought was interesting, Nate Walton had a really big game tonight. He's had big games against us in the past, but he didn't up in Campbell County. I think he kind of made up for it tonight, and they were just unconscious shooting those threes. That last one there at the end of I guess it was the end of the third quarter, was just unbelievable, like NBA range with a guy with a hand in their face. So you can just tell how much it meant to them and those seniors on the Campbell County team for sure.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, they made, I think they were 4 or 5 or 5 or 6 from 3 the first half. And, we, number 2 for them, the Jones, he had 2 threes. I thought we did a lot better job. He didn't score the second half, which I thought was a big factor in the game. And, the one to end the third quarter, the guy's over there about, 30, 40 feet away. And, you don't think there's any chance he's going to make it, and he makes it, which puts us down 6. But, hey, we got a gritty group, a tough group, and they responded with their backs against the wall and, didn't play our best game. It's tough. As far as our preparation and stuff, that's why I hate having canceled games. This is not an excuse, but it's tough to play, back-to-back when they didn't play last night, and they've got, they were able to practice and prep. We're not able to. It affects us a little bit, and I think, that's no excuse as far as, how well they played, but it's that's, when we have games canceled and preparation-wise, it affects you a little bit.
And now you can turn the page, and I know a game that probably the guys have been thinking about for a long time, maybe had it on their mind tonight. You got Clinton on Friday, their place. You're going to have to play a lot better Friday night because that is one good basketball team that Coach Lockhart has over there.
Yeah, no doubt. And our guys know they've got a good team, and they've got multiple guys that can score and shoot. It's not just Garner. I think it starts with him. And this is why they play. They're playing games like that, and that's some of my best memories as a high school player were your rival games. When I was at Sweetwaters against Harriman's, and we played Bradley Centrals and McMinn Centrals. Those rival games when the gym's packed, and those are the ones you look forward to, and those are the ones you remember as a player. So. We'll prepare the next 2 days. It's it's a little unique because we haven't played them yet. Usually, at this point in the season, we've already played them once, so there's not going to be much. We're not going to be familiar. Obviously, they got pretty much the same team they had last year. But we've got to have 2 good days of preparation and get our game plan in and get ready to go over there and play well. I think these are types of games on Friday, especially with Clinton not being in our league anymore. That you can see how our schedule's stacked here at the back end. We got Clinton twice, Fulton, Alcoa. These are the type games that get you ready for postseason, and it should be a great environment. I would probably say get there early. If I were betting, you've been in these longer than I have, David. But this will probably be packed house. And I don't know if we've had a packed. I don't know, David. I've been here since 2010. Have we had a sellout over there yet?
No, not since you've been here. We did back in the day, but we haven't since you've been here because you've never lost to them.
Well, maybe I think it'll be, if it's not packed, I'll be shocked. I mean, full house. That's what I'm expecting. But yeah, it's I'm looking forward to it. It's it's a game I know both teams are looking forward to playing, and should be fun.
Coach, thanks a lot. Congratulations on the win, and we'll talk to you Friday.
Hey, sounds good. And that's all the Oak Ridgers. I know I saw you here as regards to what sport you coach. let's beat Clinton. Let's beat Clinton. And I know if you're at Clinton, everybody says, let's beat Oak Ridge. Let's beat Oak Ridge. So all the Oak Ridgers, let's get there early. Let's get our side full and let them have the other side. How about that?
That sounds great. We'll see you over there, Coach.
Thanks, David.
Wildcats win the ball game by a final score of 70-63. Mark, any final comments here?
No, just a great win, a lot more exciting than any of us anticipated, I think, David. But Oak Ridge able to grit it out there at the end. As we said, outscored Campbell County 20-5. So great night for all the teams for the Wildcats tonight as they complete the triple sweep of
Clinton.
Campbell County.
Clinton avenges an earlier season loss to Fulton tonight, 48-46. It'll be Oak Ridge and Clinton coming up on Friday. We'll have the game on FM 92.7, FM 94.7, prepradio.com, and Oak Ridge Schools Television Channel 15. We appreciate Mark and Shauna Hayes doing our technical work and stats here tonight. My name is David Clary. Until Friday night, this is David Clary saying so long, everybody.